What's happening, guys? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Community Shield I know the Community Shield's not till 6th of August, but it's about the time of the kickoff. It's been changed because, we had City fans crying about the original kickoff time. So, let's get into this because this is a Community Shield. It's on the 6th of August. And it was originally going to be a 5:30 kickoff, but it's going to be a 3 o'clock kickoff. So let's get into this. Sticking them sweatsuits and then corny hats. Let's talk about it. So we have a bunch of, I say a bunch, but we have the FA bending backwards, right? Because City fans are unhappy about the kickoff time and they're threatening to boycott the game. I find it ironic that City fans are threatening to boycott a game, like to say that they can fill their stadiums anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, let's read into it. Manchester City supporters, and I'm sorry if you can hear the traffic out there, parked on the side of the road in lay-by. Manchester City supporters were unhappy with the original 5:30 kickoff, 5:30 p.m. kickoff, and have been organising a boycott, with fans donating to their club's food bank instead of buying match tickets. The kickoff time for the Community Shield has been moved after Manchester City fans threatened to boycott the game. Oh, boo-hoo. The match between Premier League champions City and runners-up Arsenal had been earmarked for 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, August 6th, at the request of broadcasters ITV. However, following fans' backlash, the game will now start at 4 p.m. on the same day. So, we all know why City fans are crying. Because I'll say they're all the way up in Manchester. There's very few of them anyway, as it is. They're not spread around like you say Man United fans and etc. Right? So it's all about we have to go all the way down to London. Well, you support Man City, don't you? You want to see your club success, don't you? This is what happens when you support a club that lives outside London, but you're getting success left, right, and centre. This is what's going to happen. You're going to be visiting London quite often. Deal with it. Stop crying. That's what I say. City supporters were unhappy at being expected to travel to Wembley for an early evening kickoff on a Sunday. Oh, boo-hoo. City fan group We Are 1894 urged supporters not to attend the game in protest, saying in a statement, 1894 urge you to join us in boycotting the Community Shield game against Arsenal on August the 6th. The 5:30 kickoff time presents a significant travel challenges for Manchester, making it difficult for many loyal supporters to attend. Oh well, yeah, you see, maybe I can give you that a little bit because there's very few of you that are actually loyal. You know what I mean? The rest of you just jumped on the bandwagon. Like I did when I was supporting you man to win the treble, just to shut Man United fans up. You know what I mean? But mine was alone. Mine's not permanent. You know what I mean? So yeah, obviously there ain't that many loyal City fans. Right? Even with all the fake fans that came in, they still couldn't fill stadiums. Maybe recently they might have filled stadiums a little bit more. But otherwise, these men struggled to fill their own stadium. You know what I mean? They're crying about having to go all the way down Wembley and to try and fill that. No, it was never going to happen. You know what I mean? It's time match-going fans were treated as priority rather than afterthought. Again. Right? Again. You support Man City so much, which you're well within your right to do so, whether you're from there or not, right? This is what happens when you support a club that lives outside of London, support a club that's outside of London, and you get success quite regularly. You are going to have to visit a lot of places, especially London. Yeah? You already have to go to London to... You see, the thing is, if this was a 5:30 kickoff on the first game of the season, on a Sunday, would these fans be crying? This is the thing. This is not an abnormal time when it comes to football being played. If it was a 8:45 kickoff at night, I can understand the tears. I can understand you crying. But this is a 5:30 kickoff. Okay, maybe we don't get 5:30 kickoffs on a Sunday that much, right? I know but we have had late kickoffs on the Sunday in the Premier League. I don't know if Man City played in any of them last season. Well, I think Man United did though. I didn't see them. I didn't see their fans crying, right? But 5:30 on a Sunday, how big whoop to do? You know what I mean? You knew what the deal was when you won the league. You knew you were going to play in a Community Shield. Those of you who go to games religiously, you knew this. You know what I mean? You knew what the deal was. Stop crying, man up, get on with it. I know it's easy for Arsenal fans to say that because we're already in London. Well, those that live in London, but the club's already in London. Yeah. So the fans that are down there and everything like that, they're going to be going. You know, I mean, there's going to be fans that live further away from you, right? That support Arsenal that are going to go down there and watch that game. Stop crying, man up. Crying to me, and I'm not having it. By boycotting this fixture, we aim to send a strong message to the FA and the ITV about the impact scheduling has on fans. Our collective absence from the stadium, I think every stadium you go to, I think everybody's used to that. Our collective absence from the stadium will demonstrate our discontent and advocate for fairer game times in the future. Oh, boo fucking who, right? Boo who. Emotional damage. You know what I mean? This is what happens. You are a successful team. You win league titles and or FA Cups. You face Community Shields all the time now because of that, right? Get used to it. I know 5:30 is an inconvenience. I thought it was a bit weird that it was a 5:30 kickoff. I've never known a Community Shield to be a 5:30 kickoff, but I'll have to have a look and see how many were, right? But Wembley, Wembley's the arena for it. Yeah, last season's Community Shield was at Leicester City's ground because something was going on at Wembley. We've had Community Shields at Villa Park, right? But other than that, Wembley is the arena for it. I mean, when you man get to cup finals, where do you go? London. You know what I mean? So deal with it. You know what I mean? I might sound harsh. I'm just saying, just deal with it. You knew when you won the league, you knew you were going to be playing in the Community Shield. You knew that. You know what I mean? You knew that. I bet if Newcastle get into these kind of positions where they're always going Wembley because of the winning league titles, FA Cups, whatever, and they're always in Community Shields and all that, I bet you their fans will complain far less than you lot. And they have further to travel. That's the difference. See, Newcastle, at least with Newcastle, their fans, they fill their stadiums, they have their fans, and their fans have been day ones. You lot, I could go on all day on you lot. We understand the love and dedication you have for Say, but we believe that our collective action will bring a positive change. So we ask fans who are in a position to do so to make either a £10 donation or the equivalent cost of a match ticket to Manchester City FC Food Bank or another local charity. Now I'm trying to read the other bits now because it needs to load this other part of the page. Now I'm all for donating for food and all that. It's just that this is off the back of these men just crying because my team's at Wembley again and I don't like the start time, mate. I don't like it. The U-turn has been welcomed with one fan saying, "Really good outcome, but I'm surprised given all the other dodgy late kickoffs." Hold on. I hate when pages do that. All the late kickoffs Northern teams have suffered over the last few years. Oh, boo fucking who? Boo hoo! You support that club, right? This is what comes. See, this is how you know fans aren't built for success. Man United have been seeing this most of their for the last 20 odd years, 30 years. These men have been dominating. They've been facing Community Shields pretty much every season, right? I'm not saying that Man United fans have never complained about anything like this, but this is what you get. You're a successful team up north, so you're going to have to travel down south because that's where the main arena is for where you play either cup finals, charity shields. Stop fucking crying. Get over it, man. Get over it. We need to be serious about boycotting as they were here, and perhaps we might be heard a bit more. Another said, why wasn't full consideration taken in the first place? It's baffling. Still not good enough. Getting home at 12 a.m. before work on Monday. Well,
shut the fuck. Shut. Did I say no? Oh shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
Monday. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right. There's more than enough time for you, man, to have known. Oh, we've won the league. We've got the Community Shield. We know it's going to be in August. And we know it's going to be around about the beginning of it. So you knew that. As soon as you find out the dates, if you can get it off work or whatever the next day, then you could try and do that. Now, I don't agree with it being 5:30 kickoff. No, I think 3 o'clock would have been a fair time. You know what I mean, for traveling fans from up north and all that stuff. But if it's not going to be 3 o'clock, it's going to be 5:30. Deal with it. Deal with it. You know what I mean, deal with it. You can guarantee there will be a train strike. It's a friendly. Play it on a Saturday. Every intention of boycotting still personally. Well, if you lot get to the League Cup final, FA Cup final next season, and it's a goofy ass kickoff time or whatever, then yeah, I suppose that you'll have to boycott that as well. Some fans didn't think the change went far enough, with some calling for a Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff. I think community shields have always been on a Sunday anyway. But the 5:30 kickoff, to be honest, it was goofy. I'm not going to lie. One said, still not good enough, should be Saturday 3 p.m. Think of the fans, not TV companies. What I say is this. Then, like, end of the day, ironically, when Man City lost to Spurs, at Spurs last season, Pep ironically was crying about the how long it takes to get from Manchester to the hotel in London as a justification as to this is why we lost. Bear in mind, like, these men have come to London and beaten Arsenal like more than once inside the season in Pep's reign. Didn't see these men crying. These men will literally stay at pretty much the same hotel before they play at Arsenal and Tottenham away. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. You know what I mean? So this that's one reason why when I see shit like this, I think to myself, get over it. You know what the deal was. You know how successful your team is. You know you're going to be going. You're going to be traveling all over. You know what I mean? It's just like fans complaining about fixture congestion. Well, okay, but we'll advocate for your club to go out of all these competitions then, just so you, man, don't have to deal with the congestion. How about that? I mean, stop crying. I know people are going to comment on here and say, "Oh, you don't know what it's like, man, when you go to all these games, man." Don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. You know what the deal is. You know what the deal is. Yeah? But, you know, these will be the same City fans that are complaining. These will be the same City fans. If we were to beat them 4-0 in the Community Shield, oh, it's just a friendly, mate. It don't mean anything. We'll stop crying about trying to get down there because of the goofy ass kickoff time then. How about that? You see, it'll only be a friendly if Arsenal win, though, innit? But these men are crying. It's arms house about the kickoff time. You know what I mean? Now, I don't agree with the kickoff time being 5:30, but if that's what it is, deal with it. You know what I mean? And I ain't even from London. I don't even live in London. So I'd be traveling as far as you if I was to go to that game. You know what I mean? I live closer to you, man, than I do Arsenal. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? There ain't that many of you anyway. Now, that's me taking the piss, but also going by what I've seen as well. There ain't that many of you, man, to be complaining like this. You, man, barely fill your stadium, and you're chatting about getting down there. Fam, traffic will be clear for you, man. You know what I mean? You man aren't going to take traffic. You, man, can't even take up traffic in your stadium, fam. Get out of here. You know what I mean? You be straight drive down M1 for you, man. Straight down bottom of M1, take the 4th exit, keep driving, Wembley's right there. You know what I mean? I could literally drive to Wembley with my eyes closed. You know what I mean? You man won't hold up traffic. You man don't have that kind of mass. You know what I mean? All the other City fans that will be in there that aren't loyal City fans will just be Arsenal haters. You know what I mean? They'll just be on loan to you, man, like I was when I supported your treble. You know what I mean? Imagine crying about get over here, man. Crying about it. Anyways, I'm done with this, right? But yeah, that's what the deal is. So the kickoff time is going to be 4 p.m. on Sunday, the 6th of August. Man City versus Arsenal in the Community Shield. You know, if Arsenal win that Community Shield, I'm looking forward to the excuses of, well, we have to travel far, even though, you know, our 2018 season, we lost the League Cup final to Man City on a Sunday evening. It was a 4 p.m. kickoff on a Sunday, the League Cup final. And then they beat us 3-0 at the Emirates, the exact same scoreline the game after at the Emirates, which meant they'd stayed in London if the whole week, if they wanted to, or they would have gone back up to Manchester to come back down into London to then beat us again by the same scoreline. So,
Gotcha, bitch.
So all this excuse by the players, should any players or managers have in it, all looks to that. And for the fans, grow a pair. You know what you're dealing with. Don't like it? You know what I mean? Get out of here. And I'm going to be finishing on that. So, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials, and I'll see you guys.